the Town was sponsored by Rood Riddle Equine Hospital.
Today we've come to Rood Riddle Equine Hospital to talk to some of their world-class doctors about what it takes to keep these athletes in tip-top shape. You think we should go check it out?
Hey, that's a great idea.
Well, today we're at Rood Riddle and we're talking to Dr. Dale Brown, and he specializes in thoroughbreds, but before they get to the racetrack, let's
Correct.
say. Yes.
Correct.
So tell us what all goes into the care of like foals and yearlings, and explain what those are for our viewers.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. And of course, as you can imagine, there's an extensive amount of veterinary care that happens before the fans see the equine athlete running on the track. There's a lot happening in those 3 years prior before they ever get there. So in my practice, I'm primarily in broodmare reproductive and then the neonatal medicine, and then I also do some of the yearling public sales work. And so, you know, it kind of starts when these fillies end their racing career, then they enter the broodmare bands at these farms. And first thing we get called to do is do what we call a breeding soundness exam. So we'll come, we'll look at this filly off the track, we'll ultrasound her and palpate her reproductive tract to make sure we don't find any abnormalities that could potentially keep her from conceiving or carrying a pregnancy.
Wow.
Once we get through that stage and she's considered sound for breeding, this time of year it's breeding season, and so in the spring we'll continue to do a series of ultrasounds on this mare and follow their heat cycles. That way we can determine when the optimum time is to send them to the breeding shed, to the stallion to be bred and hopefully conceive. And then the next process, we confirm a pregnancy, and we're looking as soon as 15 days after they've been bred, we can pick that up on ultrasound.
Oh,
so
wow.
at 15 days, confirm a pregnancy, and then once they're confirmed pregnant, we continue to monitor that pregnancy throughout the gestation. You know, at certain time periods, for like 28 days, we're looking for a heartbeat. And when we get to that 60 to 65 day window, we can actually fetal sex them, just like in humans, and determine if they're carrying a colt or a filly.
Do you have a
If they
gender reveal party?
Yeah.
Some want to know and some don't.
Yeah.
And so
Oh.
I usually look at
that's
60 days because
fine.
we're looking for a heartbeat and a health anyway.
Uh-huh.
If I see the sex and we're supposed to be fetal sexing, obviously I disclose that.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to know, so I
want this-
take it
that's a
home with me. They find out the next spring.
Yeah.
Well, you have a whole truck of equipment, medicine, so I'm assuming you make house calls.
I'm strictly ambulatory, so
Yeah.
I'm on the
Okay.
road 24/7. So I go from farm to farm. Spend most of my days, particularly this time of year, ultrasounding and palpating mares on a daily basis. Goal is to get a live foal in the ground. You know, a gestation of a mare is about 340 days, a little over 11 months. So, you know, breeding now, say we're April, we're breeding for the end of March, first part of April next year. They should have a foal if they got pregnant today. And then it's a whole nother game once the live foal hits the ground. You know, that first 24 hours of life is very important.
Right.
So we're called in, we'll do a new foal exam, a full physical exam on the foal, complete blood count as well, looking for any potential abnormalities at birth.
Gosh,
So-
who knew there was so much?
I am learning so much. So
Yeah.
a foal is under 1 year old,
Yes,
and then
foal's
it's a yearling,
newborn, no, then weanling.
weanling.
Yeah, we get missed a step there.
Okay.
So weanling and
What
then
age
yearling.
is that?
So weanling, so they usually getting weaned around 6 months of age.
Okay.
And then from that 6 month until technically in thoroughbred world, everything turns a year old on January 1st, no matter what their
Oh,
true
yes, I've
birth date
heard
is.
that, yeah.
So then they're considered a yearling after January 1st.
Well, this has to be a very rewarding career for you. What's your favorite part about what you do?
In my line of work, it's undoubtedly that 15-day pregnancy check. You know, on the ultrasound, it's about 15 millimeters. It's just a little round black dot on the screen, but everybody gets excited in the barn because you never know if that could be the next Kentucky Derby or Oaks winner 3 years down the road.
Yeah.
So a lot happens before the racing, right?
Lots happens
Yeah,
for racing. Yeah.
What would you like people to know most?
You know, I think something the general public and fans probably don't get to see is just the sheer amount of work and time that these owners, breeders, and the farm help put in these horses until they get to that stage. And these grooms at the farms are handling these horses every day. You know, they get to know their personalities. You get to see that human-animal bond happening, and so it's fun to watch. And then down the road, as they become race horses, you know, you get to talk about them in the daily rounds. We're talking about racing over the weekend and stuff, and who ran, and their eyes light up when, hey, that was a horse that I cared for whenever it was a baby. And
Yeah,
so
a lot of pride.
Yeah, a lot of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And it takes a lot of teamwork.
Yes.
Lots of teamwork. Everybody's on the same team trying to get that ultimate goal of getting to the Derby and the Oaks.
Have you ever had a horse named after you?
No, I'm kind of a low-key behind-the-scenes person. I'm good.
Because I'm feeling like you do a lot of work. You deserve a horse
That's
to be
fine.
named after
We'll
you.
let Dr. Bramlage keep the namesakes.
All right. Well, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And for enlightening us on this very important
bet,
aspect of
absolutely.
the equine industry.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
Thank you, Dr. Brown.
I just love it out here at Rood and Riddle.
Aw, I love it too. Maybe we should volunteer.
Yeah. How good are you with the brush?
Oh, you're way better. Get to brushing.
Today's Talk of the Town is sponsored by